y'all, this is going to be the quickest YouTube video I ever made because I just want to talk about what a troll Rick Ross is. Look, Kendrick would have destroyed Drake anyway, but Rick Ross was a secret weapon to keep us laughing while Kendrick just beat the brakes off this dude. Rick Ross is the ultimate troll. Let's get into it. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Y'all, Rick Ross may be the biggest troll in hip-hop history. I mean, only second to 50 Cent, right? He's managed to interject himself into a whole rap beef, make himself relevant, turn this beef into stand-up comedy, luxury branding, and psychological warfare, especially for Drake. And forget diss tracks for a second. Rick Ross has mastered something even better, the art of humiliation. Because when you think about it, Rick Ross turned that rap beef into a comedy show. He turned Drake from just a rapper to a whole meme. Because remember, if it wasn't Rick Ross, it was Metro Boomin who started this whole BBL Drizzle thing. That was the beginning of us looking at Drake kind of funny. We had heard the ghostwriting already, but we all started to give him that side eye when the BBL Drizzle claims came into play. So let's just line up the greatest moments in the Rick Ross Drake trolling saga. Y'all hit that like and subscribe button. Let's get into it. First, Ross dropped champagne moments after Drake's push-up. He accused Drake of getting a nose job and fake abs. Don't forget the infamous BBL Drizzy. And what made it genius was the name escaped the battle and became internet culture. So much so, Drake had to put it in his own song with Sexy Red to try to get ahead of this humiliation. Then Metro Boomin doubled down on the BBL Drizzle notion and put it on a beat. And then every unknown rapper from every Hoodsville, every hood famous rapper in the whole world, from every section of the country, put their own lyrical version on the beat that Metro Boomin made from ChatGPT. When you can humiliate a man with a phrase like BBL Drizzle that sticks, and we're still calling you that to this day, you're the ultimate troll. Y'all gonna say, no, 50's the ultimate troller, Dr. P. It can't be Ross, but let me make my case for Ross. Even people who didn't follow this beef knows who you're talking about when you say BBL Drizzle. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. You can't. You see, what Ross understands and some of these OG trollers understand better than some of these younger cats is that when you can't beat a person lyrically, and even if you can, public persona bears a whole lot of persuasion. When that happens, what do? You take it straight to public court. That is the place where poor old Drake is culturally tone deaf. You see, he moves kind of around the culture and really adjacent to the culture, but he don't have the culture in it. And some things culturally is just instinct. And Ross, the former security guard turned hustler turned rapper, has that instinct. And that's why BBL Drizzle hit harder than even some of the rap songs. Well, not Euphoria, Not Like Us, or Meet the Grams, but definitely harder than that Family Matters. Now, I'm going to get to some of Ross's claims about Drake, and then we're going to get out of here. Ross claimed Drake tried to stop French Montana's Splash Brothers release with a cease and desist. He also framed Drake as overly image conscious, and he was probably right about this notion. Then Ross kept mocking this poor old guy online, calling him BBL Drizzy, Cupcake Drake, White Boy, and don't forget Pastrami Posse. I mean, the fans online didn't help it any. They just kept banging and banging all those terms in. It was making this dude look like a plumb idiot. And that's exactly why Rick Ross's trolling works. He doesn't care. He will take it all the way to hell and then get his big old body with his drooped over face and his extra breasts into a pool and call you fat because he has no level of humiliation. He is not vain. And when you strip vain away from trolling, the sky is the limit. Because if Rick Ross don't understand anything else, he understands one thing, that in this world of social media, perception is everything. And when perception becomes reality, it changes everything. Rick Ross flooded the internet with insults about Drake a lot faster than he could even defend himself. Now that's an elite level of trolling. Ross treated Drake like a full-time comedy routine. I mean, he taunted him online, he edited memes, mocking his body. And that's why when he recently came out talking about we all want to see each other do good, we seasoned hip-hop fans knew immediately that this was Ross's internet trolling. Don't think for a minute he's done with Drake.
Oh my God, I've been a long fan. Oh my God. Fuck a big three anyway. There was too many chefs in the kitchen. Bars.
You just wait until that guard slips again. Ross is gonna be right back on that ASS.
Come on, guys, stop. Y'all gotta, let's all leave Lil Mans alone now, man. He did it. He dropped 3 mid projects.
Now, before this video ends, I'm going to tell you the main reasons why Rick Ross's trolling is effective. Now, here we go. These are my reasons why I think Rick Ross deserves the Ultimate Troller Award. Number 1, he understands that it's just entertainment. It's not just bars anymore. You got to land the bars, they got to mean something, and they got to stick. And you have to be relentless. This is a lesson that Rick Ross was taught by 50 Cent, and he's using it to carry the torch. Shoot, Rick is even out trolling 50 these days. These are the reasons, though, why Rick Ross lands at the #1 trolling spot in hip-hop history. The second reason Rick is the ultimate troll is he never looks desperate. He never gets ahead of himself. He always looks measured, cool, calm, and never panicking. He makes his opponent panic, and he puts his opponent on the defense. The whole calmness of it all makes him an ultimate troller. Ross keeps it fun. He knows how to keep it fun. He keeps it on wax. A lot of rap beefs get dark, take you to a place that you don't want to go. Ross brings back that old school hip hop trolling. That's the energy that keeps a good troll alive. Next, Ross turns himself into a character. I mean, he's the ultimate brander. The luxury boss persona mixed with internet trolling seems to be oddly effective, making Ross the ultimate villain, a rapper with great comedic timing. And whether you think Rick Ross won this beef or not, one thing is undeniable. Nobody in the history of hip-hop makes Drake look more uncomfortable while having fun doing it than Rick Ross. And this, baby, makes him the ultimate troller. Y'all tell me what you think. 50 has moved to #3 because Rick Ross is #1, T.I. is #2, and 50 is #3. Do you think Rick is more of an ultimate troller than 50 Cent or even T.I. and his son King and Damani at this point? Y'all let me know. If you got somebody else in mind that you think is the ultimate troller, and we all know that Kendrick is the biggest hater, but I'm talking about the ultimate troller. But don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. Oh yeah, y'all, check out my bio for the link to my merch store. I would appreciate any and all support.